A little sigh of relief for financial institutions, but perhaps most importantly, businesses. Banks are registering a steady rise in loan bookings coming from enterprises in agro-processing, commodity exports and retail trade.
From a recovery point of view, what we have typically seen, as we mentioned, number one is agriculture. Construction, we are seeing a lot of activity. Manufacturing, we're equally seeing a lot of activity in terms of more asks for expansion plans and various working capital solutions to facilitate trade.
While releasing its financials in Kampala yesterday, ABSA Bank, however, warned some key sectors are still undergoing serious stress as a result of strict measures occasioned by the effects of the pandemic.
Hotels, tourism, hospitality, that one is still struggling. So pre-COVID, we had, most of our clients that we bank, had occupancy levels of about 60 to 70%. This has dropped down to about 15 to 20%. So definitely, they are still struggling until the economy picks up. So I think that's one. Especially air transport, is also struggling. And maybe finally, we are also seeing some stress coming through what we call commercial real estate retail, right? So these basically are the malls downtown. And if some of you have read the papers or the news, you've seen that, most of the customers have actually abandoned, some of the malls, and they've moved either closer to home.
And the job market. 1 year ago, you would think that, we are in a very dire state in terms of job losses. But I think the economy has sustained it, and we hope that it will continue to see that. So in terms of the retail space, we continue to see growth to that effect.
A recent business tendency index published by the Ministry of Finance registered a 50-mark threshold in March 2021, an indication of optimism about the business environment.